Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the Tortuga map. We're playing as a green player out of the 4th position. We have an orange bot player that did not ready up, and it's going to be a neutral bot on our board. Got a split bonus down here. That doesn't appeal to me very much. We have a middle cap position. We have to choose either top or bottom. Blizzard on this side, Blizzard's here and here. I think that this spot here is going to lend itself to the most path options on our board. Purple could obviously go in the middle with me. We have this 3 here that they would see. We could even bait them into rolling me and then playing off with the 3 and trying to swing over if they only have a 1 cap in the middle. But the middle looks good. I like the look of the middle. White with no direct territory in the middle. I have some path line here. Not bad. This is, we're playing Tortuga as part of the Tier List Tuesday series on the channel where we play every single map in Risk on the Progressive Capital settings, and we stack them up on a tier list, all against each other, all 100, however many maps there are. Tortuga is our 3rd to last map as far as maps that we currently have available for us for trying out. We'll do Port Royal next week, and 2 weeks from now, doing complete at least this current iteration of the series with Arkeanos. If the 4 Russia maps, Moscow Advanced, Russia 2010, and Russia 2010 Advanced, ever return to Risk, we will cover those maps. But until then, we will proceed with maybe something new on the channel. In the meantime, appreciate the support from everybody on the channel. We're going to get into the settings for our game again. I mentioned Progressive Capitals. We've got neutral bots, no rank restrictions. We've got 60-second turn timer, balanced blitz dice. Fog and Blizzards on, Portals Alliances are off. And we're going to go here. Red behind me. This gives me a play for the middle. I can go boom, boom. I only have to defend my bonus on a 3-point hold anyway with this Blizzard on the right-hand side. Orange with the auto cap up here actually may be a position that I'm going to want to target long-term. Capture the middle play for that, I think, is going to be my best bet. Now, I anticipate, well, Black's going to play for the +2. He sacks into orange there for some reason, despite the roll into me being smarter. Somebody capped directly next to black. If it is red, that's a free cap for us. If it's white or purple, maybe not so free. It was the white player. You would be foolish here as white to finish your bonus. I would just hit and I would just split and call it a day. Black flags out immediately. If anybody else is viewing this, which would only be one other player. This cap from black was actually pretty crazy too. It's a 3-point hold over these 2 bonuses here. Is purple slow rolling something? I think because white didn't actually get, he's slow rolling the orange capital and he blitzes it and fails, which means this is essentially a freebie for us. What otherwise shouldn't have been a freebie as well. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody is capped on this line over here. I mean, this is legitimately a free capital. I will start with 7 troops. I can go 2 here. We can go, let's guarantee our roll. Do I finish this? It's only purple looking at me. I'm going to take this. 3 cap isn't great, but 5 cap here. I'm not going to roll purple. I did not realize that this is purple's capital just sitting here free. I probably should have hit it. But then on their turn, they get, you know, the chance to roll this back. This way, if they try to hit this, then I just swoop off of this position and come in here and hit all of this. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see red on a 1-point hold over here to the left. White splitting here does make me believe that this was white's capital that black sacked into, which I can understand being frustrated by somebody capping next to you like that. If purple tries to aggress us here, we'll have to deal with it. Hopefully red doesn't break us, because if red doesn't break us, we're going to be in a pretty good position. But if red really aggressively plays for a Chromion, that would be quite an interesting situation. White getting 9. I'm surprised he would roll the orange cap. This wasn't a threat to you. And again, I could have tried the 3-on-1 here, but if I don't get it, then it's just 2 free caps in the hand of purple, which I don't know if that's something I would really want to risk. So I'm fine kind of ignoring white. And this game might end up being interesting if white's able to secure a big enough position, if red is able to do something as well. And maybe purple doesn't slam into me here and tries to play for themselves. I don't really know what's going to happen. But regardless, Tortuga is a 96 territory map, 14 continents. You can see all of them available to you here. Hot Rocks and Bastion Keeper +2s, Arsalan Rest is +3, 6 ways, Elementalists and Thermal Baths are +4s. Let's see what purple does. Keep an eye on where it places. Widowmaker, Den of Thieves, Carapace Crest +8s, Widdershins, and Sanctuary +6s, Acromion +7, and the Hind is a +10 if you're able to hold it. I don't actually see what purple is doing here. I do fear red has this. 2-on-1 I would not trust. But maybe you get it. They don't. Now you either smack me here, you try... Okay, they get the 2-on-1 on the other side of the board. That doesn't actually affect me that much. I'm going to take this bonus. We're going to hopefully ignore red for a turn. Actually, do I get a little bit overly aggressive here? This +4 over here too. Come off this. Off this. Yeah, I can't get too aggressive just yet. Yeah, let's do that. So I want to hit red because I think they may have taken a bonus. What? What is your problem? Why did he get mad at me for rolling red over here? Maybe red took this bonus and he tried to break on a 2-on-1 here. And that's why he's mad, because I didn't go break red in the +7? No, red doesn't even have the bonus. Okay. I actually am now realizing that I control one of the 3 pathways from the right-hand side of the board to the left-hand side of the board. The blizzards cut off this one on the bottom, so it's right through here onto red. Up over on top of white here. Oh, I guess there's 4 pathways. There's my cap, and then there's this one directly above my cap, but I still have vision on that, right? That's pretty useful. White gets 9. They've not taken this bonus in the +2, which doesn't really make any sense to me. Your 6 is already open. I don't see any reason not to go for this. I'm kind of at the point where if purple doesn't break me, I'm actually better off leaving purple alone and aggressing white in these bonuses up here to really kind of hamper their ability to accomplish anything. But I also want to build up on this +4 over on the right-hand side and thermal baths. I'm in a good spot. I'm in a really good spot. I mentioned the 96 territories. This also has 10 blizzards. It puts us... Are you really going to... Okay. All right, we're going to take this on the right-hand side then. He's going to try to break me in both spots. I'm just going to roll your capital. Hopefully the 2-on-1 fails. It does not. All right. All right, purple, I don't know why you did that, dude. Good game. GG's, dude. Like, I get being upset that I've taken this next to you and trying to stop me, but you are just signing your own death warrant and letting the other players get ahead. You know, you double break me there. I got 9 troops. I still got 9 troops. Red playing for this is what I'm hoping happens here is purple misplays their position. They may end up getting a double break here. They start with 6. Started with 6. Hopefully them getting hit in some other spots. Like, I can't let red hold these 2 bonuses. But I also don't want to let white hold all of this. Might be one of the rare turns where I actually encourage you guys in a situation like this. Red holding a +7, +8. It's one of those rare situations where double hitting these guys, both white and red, depending on how much white is holding up here. Yeah, white's got 14. It may be the right play. Depends on where white comes off of this. They do take this over here. It's a +2. It's not that threatening. Like, if white over-exaggerates or overplays their own hand, That's when you're best to punish. It's going to depend here what purple does, because purple may just place troops and double break me again, which would be obnoxious. They're still here, which is a terrible sign. They're only getting 3 troops, but they're going to place it here. So we got to hope that they lose one on this roll, because they won the 2-on-1 that they shouldn't have won, in my opinion. I mean, I'm going to eliminate you. You're dead. You're so dead. If you win another 2-on-1, I'm going to be so upset. Okay, thank God. Honestly. I'm going to let red hold for 20 plus troops. I'm going to do it because I can't. This purple player, like, I didn't even ruin your game, dude. You chose to. Okay, you only hold 16. How did he only get 16? He didn't finish Den of Thieves, I guess. I wonder if he missed this territory down here, which means he doesn't break me, which means we can still get the jump on this player. I don't even know where he's hitting. Because, like, imagine if he somehow found a way to break white. That would be nuts. Like, if he went off the bottom here to break white up here, and the +2, and then just gets retaliated against and doesn't hit me because I didn't break him. See what white gets. Yeah, wow. He actually, because white got 14 last turn, right? Red actually just cruised through the bottom here and went and broke white up here in the +2. I'm getting very lucky here. Like, a part of me respects the purple player still trying, and the other part of me thinks that you would be better off hiding yourself in a corner. Because all this is doing, it's putting a target on your back. I'm going to make sure you're eliminated. And maybe that comes at the expense of these other people holding for more. Even if you trade early here, you're going to get 7 troops. Where are you going to come from? The 1 break me up here? I mean, that might be your best play. I'd have to go through red to come hit you. This actually would be purple's best play to break me here. Unfortunately for them, they're going to break me. Yeah. White flags. Okay, I got a full target red because I don't know why white flagged on 5 cards there. But sorry, red. I'm going to try to kill purple before I do that. But, well, just in case, we're going to do that there. We don't actually get that break off. Do I have to come down from the depths of somewhere? Maybe we try to slow roll this bad boy. We actually win that. And then we have to try to slow roll this bad boy. And we win that. That's hilarious. Sorry, red. Get wrecked, purple. Red potentially flags here. I mean, this is one of the most scuffed tier list Tuesdays, especially after last week's game. And yet, let's take this bonus. I mean, it's me versus just red. I might as well make this as quick as possible. Hardly anything here. I don't think red is even... Wow, the slow rolls have been immaculate today. Weird game. But yeah, I mean, you play like that with purple. What I've learned about this map, by the way, I think early turn order generally is at an advantage, despite what we saw with what happened with red. I think early turn order is at quite the advantage. I think white drastically misplayed their position here. And I don't know why they flagged. I think they were pretty fine. I think you needed to remove this bonus, take this bonus over here, play for stuff that it doesn't infringe on other people, and you're golden. I've played a couple games before this official Tier List Tuesday video on this map, and I've played plenty of games on this map in the past around it. So release time on capitals. And while I think it's a fun map, I think some of the bonuses you can sneak away with holding The blizzards let you hold some of the, like, this is a 1-point hold over here for this bonus, partial Widowmaker bonus, and then this Bastion's Keep bonus in the top left. Those would have been tremendous positions for my opponents to take up. They evidently didn't. We're going to see if we have the black elimination here. I'm really just going to try to clean as much of the board as possible, knowing that red is gone. I'm going to trade in. Like, I do not expect the red player to return, even if they do. I'm not sure it's really going to matter. So I'm trying to make this go. That was not black there. So black's up here. Or is it in the... Where is the rest of black? Right here, next to the cap. Come on, give me the slow roll. I've had great slow roll dice. Oh my goodness. 4 on 2. Bang. All right, black's right here. We'll clear white out. We'll take the black card. Oh no, black's behind orange here. That's what it is. Black is behind orange. But red is MIA. I mean, but this is the type of games that I've gotten on this map. Both, somebody snowballs. It's so snowball heavy is what I've learned. Especially if you get the jump on your opponents. Did he just come back? I thought I might have heard this player return. But it seems like maybe not. There's black. Nets me an extra card. I'll get white here too. Oh, I guess I got the orange bot, the player that didn't ready up. There's white. I don't know that this is going to be enough to cap run. It is a double trade though. We're the only player that traded in this game. Maybe red didn't have a set or something. 16 on 12. 18%. No dice. All right. Could have not world down, but I'm honestly a little curious how many troops I'm going to get here. But yeah, this is the 96 territory map. There's 10 blizzards. There's 86 territories when blizzards are considered. It is 47 larger than the classic map when those blizzards are considered. Red did have a trade in. I mean, nobody put up a fight, and that's what I've learned has happened on this map. I do think it's a fun map. I think with decent players, if you set this to like intermediate to grandmaster rank restriction, I think you might have a better time on the map. But it's one of those ones where there's too much snakiness on the outside, too much that can potentially turn into 1-point hold just simply because of how many blizzards there are, where I don't think it's tremendous. I think it's fun. I do think it's a fun map some of the time, but there's so many, with so many turn 1 cap rolls. Every single game I've played on this map, including my 2 failed recordings prior to this one, there was a turn 1 cap roll. And it's just, it makes the game a little bit stale. And the problem is the map is so large that it's easier to turn 1 cap roll because the first people get 7 troops. And then if you cap on a 1, you've got somebody who even with a 1 next to you is rolling an 8 on 4. So you have to cap on a better territory. And if you're later in the turn order, there's just so much more risk in capping on a 1, but there's so many more 1s because you have more territories, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but I actually do think that's a little bit of a flaw with the map. I think that could be corrected with dynamic starting troops potentially, which might make it a little bit more interesting. But then you run into an issue where, well, if somebody's got a 5 off of dynamic, does that give you the same problem? Red's expert, everybody else beginner, not a very experienced lobby. Let's take a look at this map on our tier list. If I flip over to my other monitor real quick, and we've got it right here. You can see Tortuga. I don't think it's not nearly as bad as Stinkpot. Both from the how frequently you're going to have a 1-point hold on something is definitely less, but I think it plays out. I'm not placing it here. I do think it's B tier. Like for the reasons I'm describing, even those aside, I maybe just need to drop everything down. Even those aside, I still think it's It's not a terrible map. I just think it has some fundamental flaws because of its size and those outer snaky pathways. But I'm looking at, like, I would play this over Cursed Hand. I would play it over Linyi, Terraform Venus, both of these Japan maps. I think it's almost City of the Dead. I have issues with because of the half map card block. Same with Japan. I mean, it gets up into this region. I think I would pick Japan over this one, to be completely honest with you guys. It's B tier because it can produce some really good games. It does have that potential. This one, obviously, that you watched today, maybe not one of those. We do have previous Tortuga videos on the channel if you want to take a look at those. But I can't justify putting it any higher because I think that the snowball aspect of this map and the coin flip of am I going to get turn 1 cap rolled are both a little bit too high for my liking to put it any higher. But I don't think it's a bad map. I think it's perfectly adequate. I think for me, I like Capitals maps that aren't too big. I think this one risks being a little too big. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.